Et les Corbeaux Joker pour un nouveau live sur Final Fantasy XVI, générique.
Oui, moi aussi avec quelque chose sur ma route.
Ouais. Alors attendez, j'ai un petit souci. Allez. Aidez Madame Pauline, parlons la prostituée, très bien. Je vois des quêtes secondaires dans cette zone. Trafic stupéfiant. Au lieu d'un trafic de stupéfiants. Petite question. Rien d'autre n'a pop sur la map.
Excuse me, you there? I cannot help but notice you bear the moon and stars. So you are an associate of the dames? Might I trouble you for some assistance? You'll be rewarded, of course.
And who exactly would I be assisting?
Oh, forgive me. I am Etienne, a humble merchant, though fortunate enough to count the dame among my acquaintances. I have business beyond these walls, but the guards have grown somewhat suspicious of my comings and goings of late. I was hoping someone might be kind enough to go in my stead. And who better than someone in the employ of the Vale's proprietress? Would you be willing to help a fellow in his hour of need?
Why not?
Marvelous. The task is simple enough. Pass through the gate and deliver packages to a few of my most valued clients. There are 3 in total: a grocer, an apothecary, and a distiller. You need only mention that the items you carry are fresh from the master's table.
Nothing dangerous, I hope.
Why, of course not. Merely trifles which folk beyond the checkpoint are keen to get their hands on. And though I cannot prevent you from peeking, I advise that you don't. Strongly advise.
Boo.
Sergeant's got it in for us two. Has it? Where's your commanding officer branded? Don't you know the training grounds are for real soldiers?
Hey, you lost or something? Sorry, but the Imperial Guard's got no use for your kind. The infantry always needs more bodies, though. I'm just passing through. I don't bloody believe it. The bastard's wearing the moon and stars.
That'll be why he's strutting about like he owns the place.
The Dane laughed when we offered her our protection. You reckon this prick's really worth a couple of the Emperor's finest?
I'm going to destroy you.
I dare say there's ways of finding out. How about it, Branded? Care to show us how you earned that brooch?
I'd rather not.
Oh, no doubt. Only chivalrous souls that we are, Robin and I need to know the dame's being properly looked after.
Fine. If it'll put your mind at ease.
Oh, and just so you know, I won't be holding back. I suggest you don't either. Take a moment to get ready if you need it. Wouldn't want you whining about an unfair fight. Now, let's get the measure of you, shall we?
If that's what you want.
Cocky bastard. All right, let's be having you. Oh, and when you go crying to your mistress, tell her it was Leon who gave you the pounding. Use all the dirty tricks you want, Brandon. All right. So you know one end of a from the other. Enough. I yield. Fuck me.
What the hell are you playing at, Leon? Ah, so it's a real challenge he wants, is it? Fine. Sword up, bearer. Let's have some fun, shall we?
Of course.
How'd a bearer win the dame's favour anyway?
I know he went to hold my tongue at the start.
Potential. I'll give you that.
Je suis en train de leur foutre la misère parce qu'ils l'ont mérité.
Can I go now? Gregor's gas. The bastard didn't even break a sweat.
The dame's man or no, he's still a branded. Best hope the sergeant never hears about this.
Yeah, not after the bollocking he gave us for missing drills. Might be the old sod had a point. I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, good bloody riddance. At least we know the dame's in safe hands, I suppose.
Do us a favour. If you have to tell the dame about this, tell her we got a good few hits in, eh?
Hello, m'a dit. Depuis quand tu stream, toi? Bienvenue avec avec tes raiders. Tu étais sur quoi de beau? Je savais pas que tu streamais. Comment tu vas? Comment je fais pour accéder à cette zone? Ah ouais, je fais tout le tour pour rien, très bien. Bon, c'est avant-hier, je crois, trop bien. T'as streamé sur quoi de beau? Je joue à Brotato. Ok. J'aime bien Brotato. Enfin, j'aime bien Brotato. J'aime bien le truc dont ils l'ont récupéré, c'est-à-dire de Broforce. J'ai jamais joué à Brotato, mais j'adore Broforce. Du Exa. Ok.
I don't know how a bearer came by the moon and stars, but thank goodness I found you. Can I trust you to be discreet?
About what?
About this. About what I wish to ask of you.
Libre catholique du
About the fact
Survivor,
that I, a humble creature,
du Hollow Knight pour m'achever.
assist the
Ok.
Dame of the Vale in her
Survivor, t'avais fait quoi? Vampire Survivor, c'est ça?
As it may seem, there are those within the
Hollow Knight, ça
upper
achève
echelons
toujours.
of
Hein.
Samberquois society who find the
Longtemps que j'ai pas joué, mais j'ai pas du tout la motivation pour me taper le Panthéon 5. Ah, ok.
What do you want from me?
This town is carried upon the backs of its bearers.
Deep Rock Galactic, j'ai déjà vu et entendu plusieurs personnes en parler et en y jouer du coup. J'ai jamais testé. Ah, que c'est rigolo.
But to revel in the suffering of others, a simple act of cruelty. Contemptible though it is, my countrymen would sooner cut off their noses to spite their faces.
Le playtest du Survivor.
Their bearers fed.
Tu l'as demandé?
And despite my best attempts at secrecy, my efforts to dole out comestibles have been noticed. Which brings me to my request. The brand upon your cheek affords you a certain freedom. A freedom I could sorely use.
Fine. What do you need me to do?
Oh, thank you. An extra meal may not seem
Feuille de monnaie, là, c'est plus possible. Par contre, elle a été dégoûtée de balle. Alors, tu m'étonnes.
Here, deliver these, but keep them
Ça fait
hidden.
longtemps que j'ai pas fait de bêta. Le dernier bêta que j'ai fait, c'était sur Resident Evil Resistance.
What food
Et pour moi, méritait d'être un standalone.
And today that happens to be the barracks. 3 bearers, overworked and underfed, not permitted a moment's rest.
It's no wonder so many die before their time.
Tragic, true, but do not let anger make you careless. People will view this act of mercy as an undermining of the Empire's authority. Be discreet for both our sakes, and for the sake of those we feed. Oh, and when you're finished, a word in the ear of one of the Dame's girls would be appreciated.
You won't be staying then?
I'm afraid not. I'm expected back in the capital, and have already risked much speaking with you this long.
Crystal's curse is bad enough. We can't let people starve as well.
Désolé, je suis en train de faire des calculs sur un autre truc là. Compliqué. Ok. Ah non, j'ai pas vu le nouveau. J'ai pas vu le nouveau mode qu'ils ont rajouté, mais ça fait un moment qu'on n'a pas fait un play, qu'on n'a pas fait du. Ça fait un moment qu'on n'a pas fait de play-up, on a fait pas mal de PML parties, on a bien rigolé.
You look like you need a rest.
Not half as much as I need this. Thank you. I daren't eat it here, though. Not where anyone might see.
Has it always been this bad?
Oh, it was worse before the Chamberlain. I'd be dead without him. Me and...
Et toi t'as rejoint Playtop, et c'est quoi du coup le nouveau mode?
That's something at least.
Le mode est intéressant je trouve.
Something for you.
Gère un café. Dernière fois qu'on a joué ensemble que j'ai. Ok. Bah nous c'est à peu près la même chose je crois. Hein. Pas une ou deux vaches près.
You need to leave. Now. Please.
Branded!
Who told you to rest? Stoke those damn flames.
Mais elle est pratiquement devenue une statue.
If you've got a message for me, out with it. If not, return to your post.
Curse you! Get away from me! You'll work faster next time if you know what's good for you!
Here. It looks like you need it. The Chamberlain must have sent you, but alas, my work is far from over. If I don't go now, they'll beat me. You need to rest. But I won't. I've wounds to heal and bones to mend. And what of your own hurts? They'll wait. As will my hunger. Thank you, though. A drover has more regard for his cattle than the Empire does its bearers. Anyway, I'd better head to the Vale.
Ah là là, cette bande de connards.
That's the day done then.
There's nothing here for your kind, Branded.
Ouais, les traductions sont à chier. Hein.
Now, shoot.
I have a delivery from Etienne. Fresh from the master's table.
Why didn't you say so? Times are hard. But this here'll make 'em less so. For a while, at least. Sorry about the welcome. Meant nothing by it. You wait right here. Here. You can tell Etienne I'm a man of my word.
Perfume.
Oriflamme's finest. Just as promised.
Each one is handcrafted from the finest.
I have no business with Branded.
Well, I have business with you. A package. Fresh from the master's table.
I do not know you. Where is the merchant, Etienne?
Somewhere the gate guards won't be paying him or his affairs any mind.
Fine. Hand over the goods and be gone. This is lighter than usual. Branded, if I discover you have played me false,
I can always take it back.
you will do no such thing. Your master should cut out your insolent tongue.
Ouais, je vais te fourrer mon épée dans le cul et la faire passer à travers ta tête, tu vois.
Chains. Payment. Take it and get out of my sight.
Cigars.
Those cigars are worth more than your life. Do be careful.
Are you gonna buy something or not?
With reds, whites, ales, beans.
Well, how about a plum?
And a chine of roast ends.
Your smells so delightful. I warn you now, I don't sell to your kind, whether you have the coin or not. Where's your master anyway?
Etienne sent me.
Didn't know he had his own bearer. Business must be booming. All right, quickly now, before the guards notice. There's no burden off my back. And this is for Etienne.
All this for a drink.
Not just any drink. The very best. Specially distilled for my most discerning customers. The guards find that, they'll seize it before you can blink. You keep it well hidden, all right? If Etienne likes it, tell him there's more where that came from. For a price, of course.
Of course. Perfume, cigars, and spirits. Someone has expensive tastes. The question is, how can they afford to maintain them? I suppose there's only one way to find out.
That's the day done then.
How about the veil?
I haven't seen you
Non,
around
ça
the
c'est la
table.
prostituée.
Ah, you have returned. I believe these are yours. Delightful. The dame will be pleased. You don't say. And would she be pleased to learn what you had to exchange for those items? You mean the crystals? No need to be coy, my boy. Why not just tell me in the first place? An honest man wears deception like shackles about his ankles. I couldn't risk you stumbling under the gaze of the guards. After all, we both know the punishment for dealing in unsanctioned crystals, even such morsels as I provide. And if you don't know what this day's work may have cost you, then, well, I dare say you'll sleep all the better for it. Despite the risk, our friends beyond the wall gladly give their finest and most treasured wares for the paltry crumbs I trade in. I didn't realize crystals were so scarce here. As scarce as chocobo teeth, hence the thriving market for even the scantest fragments. Do you think it vulgar that I profit from the hardship of others? I think you're doing what you believe is necessary. Yeah, indeed. And I don't doubt the dame would agree. A reward for a job well done. I have the goods I was commissioned to gather, and the guards are none the wiser. I thank you, as will our mutual friend when she hears of how you have aided me.
Un trafic stupéfiant.
All right. Are you here for business or pleasure?
Business, though not my own. The Chamberlain put me to work delivering food.
Ah, so he found someone to help him then. Just as well. I hear his friends back at court have been taking a little too much interest in him of late.
So he really is a Chamberlain.
There was a time when he was the Vale's most illustrious customer. Us girls thought of him as a generous uncle. He was one of the only people round here who seemed bothered by the way the Empire treats its bearers.
Rare for one in his position.
A fact not wasted on the dame. A little nudge from her is all it took, and he became the patron saint of Northreach's starving masses. My sisters and I may have lost an uncle, but bearers are being fed for a change, so we don't grumble. Much.
Glad to hear it.
Gives you faith, though, doesn't it? To know there are people out there like him. And you, for that matter. It's no wonder the dame's got a soft spot for you.
I better be going.
Quête terminée. C'est vraiment des quêtes secondaires intéressantes, ça. Et un nouveau? Non.
You wear the dame's brooch. She must trust you.
Enough to have me look for one of your colleagues. A woman by the name of Tatienne.
She's still missing then. Oh, if only I'd comforted her.
You saw her before she disappeared.
The day before, she was in tears. She'd lost her comb, a gift from the dame. It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world to her. You see, Tatienne was an orphan, and she looked upon the dame as a mother, as do we all.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. But perhaps someone else did. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something. She's over there, sitting by the pond.
Thank you. Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us then.
So you're the new escort the girls have been talking about. And you've already been sent off on an errand, eh? Poor boy. You'll be knackered before the real work begins later on tonight.
I'm told you share a bedchamber with Tatienne. Did she say anything to you before?
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with someone. She did mention a name. But I know exactly who she meant.
You do?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Spent every guil he earned on Tatienne, and picked fights with anyone else who tried to buy her time. Followed her around like a lost puppy. Tatienne was flattered at first, but it didn't take long for her to get scared. She thought about saying something. But the dame was so proud of her for how much she was bringing in, and she didn't want to let her down.
This man from the garrison. Did you
Ça va et toi? Vous êtes bien amusé sur Rayman?
He tried to sneak into our room enough times. Slimy sod's got a scar over one eye. Claims he got it in battle.
You've been very helpful.
Don't let him get away with
Ça veut dire
this.
quoi ça? Vous perdez beaucoup, c'est ça?
And you'll find her.
A man from the garrison. Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
Well then, I suppose you'll need a little supper.
The markets are open.
Heard the bones fell favorably. To the Vale, then.
I'm looking for a man with a scar.
Je suis au clavier, genre. Ah, t'as acheté une manette, ça c'est bien. Tu sais ce que moi j'ai acheté? Une Play 5.
Hold your tongue. Where's the dame's brooch?
Il est là d'ailleurs.
One word from him and the Vale.
Qui est d'ailleurs la raison pour laquelle Final Fantasy XVI est sur mon PC.
There's only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick. I haven't seen him around lately though.
On account of him being in war. Yannick.
Bah tu t'attendais à ce que je joue comment à FF16 Fadi? Il est pas sur PC. Hein.
The dame thanks you. Moore is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I shall.
Il faut qu'on aille voir Apolline.
Clive, tell me you bear good tidings.
That remains to be seen.
Je suis pas à fond sur FF16. Ok. Bah il est pas sorti pour sur PC et à mon avis il sortira pas avant 1 an sur PC. Donc t'auras le temps d'être spoilé 40 fois. Enfin pour ceux qui sont fans de FF. Ça.
Oh,
Toi tu ronronnes toi.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moore. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there. Though that wouldn't explain his continued absence.
And you plan on traveling to Moore to ascertain the truth?
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm than good. The people of Moore are rather set in their ways. You'll find they have little love for bearers, and they will not hesitate to report one such as you to the constabulary. There is a man in Moore who owes me a favor, more than one in fact. His name is Bertrand, and he works at the stables. Tell him I sent you.
I shall return as soon as I find something.
That's the day done then.
Et moi je suis facteur dans ce jeu, c'est quand même fou. J'ai jusqu'où? Ah, vous que je sorte? Ok. Allons voir Bertrand au Mour. C'est un mur, mais version vache. Le Mour! Ah putain, on est vraiment pas loin du château. Ok, très bien. Alors là-bas il y a du chocobo. Allons farmer. Et mais il y a une énorme zone à visiter là. Eh bien avant d'aller au Mour, on va se promener un petit peu. Messieurs, bonjour. No, I will not.
What are you playing at, Brandon? Quick. Stay down.
Problem.
It's over.
Level up. Alors. 613. Peu foulé. Charge enflammée. Une écarlate je n'utilise de toute façon. Mon incendiaire ça peut être rigolo mais il faudrait que je l'équipe du coup. De Garuda. Il faut améliorer la rapacité. Plus que 38 donc je ne peux rien faire. Je ne peux rien faire. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a là-haut? De la musique plus calme. Moins en mode tension. Et au niveau de la musique tension. Rien d'intéressant de ce côté. Ta ta la 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 ta ta. C'est tout un château. Quelques wargs ici. Silence! Na 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 na. Une garde-donc. Messieurs, bonjour et bonne nuit. Peut-être. Ouh, oh, oh, ok. Complètement bouffé. Bien. It is. Who's next? Nobody. Ok. C'était une bonne zone de farm, mais pas d'autre intérêt. Non, il y a encore des quêtes secondaires là-haut. Non mais, le jeu, moi je veux bien que tu aies envie à un moment donné de me donner des quêtes secondaires. Mais ça ne sert à rien de me foutre aucune quête secondaire pendant toute la première partie du jeu et d'un seul coup de me blinder de quêtes secondaires. C'est chiant. On n'a pas foutu encore ailleurs par hasard? Non. C'est abusé ce réflexe du jeu vidéo quoi de... Ouh. Oui, de la quête secondaire, tiens, de la quête secondaire. On s'amuse beaucoup. Et sur les raptors, bonjour et au revoir. Il a fait une tête. Le but c'est d'explorer la map et de farmer. I want to ride a chocobo all day, na 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 na. Burn baby burn. That's enough. No more. And cut.
It's over. Stay down.
And die. Nouvelle tour impériale, est-ce qu'il y a des cocos là-dedans? Bonjour messieurs. Oh, pas not. I'm just here to make some noise. I like it. Ok, j'avais pas vu l'autre. Rapide, simple, efficace.
How many bearers suffer to keep your granaries full?
Un oiseau bleu. Bonjour, jeune oiseau bleu. Un poulet rôti. Les chocobos qui protègent l'oiseau bleu. Bah oui, mais si vous aviez pas protégé l'oiseau bleu, il ne serait rien arrivé. Marche mieux comme ça. Salut Pchita. Pas bien d'attaquer tes semblables. Mais c'est pas des corbeaux, c'est des poulets géants, c'est pas pareil. Die. Oui, t'as raison. Allez. Mon chéri, on va faire le jeu. Et du coup, t'aimes bien? Moi aussi, j'aime beaucoup. J'aime aussi beaucoup le jeu. Très sympathique. Il est de plus en plus intéressant au niveau de l'intrigue d'ailleurs. Au fur et à mesure du temps. Et puis, il y a le Monster Brawl. Ça me fume ce truc. Des combats de primordiaux. Ah, mais j'ai oublié des vautours là-bas. Bah attendez. Il faut que je casse la faune et la flore, c'est jusqu'au bout. Et juste après avoir pété le roux là, tu vas te faire spoiler les cocottes du coup. Hein. C'est moi Garuda. Yes, c'est Blue Wing. Et du coup j'ai des sorts en plus aussi. Là je dois avoir 5 heures d'avance sur Garuda. Monsieur le poulet, petit oiseau bleu. Là parce que je crois que t'as pas encore cette tenue toi normalement là où t'es à Garuda. Ah c'est un coup quoi mon poulet préféré quand même. Évite juste de te gâcher le plaisir de jeu, c'est tout ce que je te dis. T'as quand même des révélations qui deviennent de plus en plus sympas par la suite donc pour celle de base, c'est ce qui me semblait. Elle est tellement classe cette tenue. J'adore Cain et Talgor. Mais Talgor il est sympa. Il a une bonne tronche. Le gros chien loup là. Mais attends, je t'ai déjà croisé toi non? Ouais, alors déjà je suis pas ton chien, on va commencer par là. Alors. Qu'est-ce que tu me veux, Benoît?
What kept you? Late for what? Did they tell you nothing? A wild beast is savaging my boy. Well, don't just stand there gawping. Rescue him.
Non.
All right. Where is he?
My. I see they've sent me a branded with a spine for a change. He's over that way, towards the coast. Go and see that you kill the beast.
Quête acceptée. Ouais, je joue en anglais parce que la traduction en français elle est dégueulasse, la VO STFR, et du coup le japonais je comprends pas assez pour pouvoir voir les erreurs de traduction parce que c'est abusé, il y a des erreurs qui sont ouf en fait. Il y a des trucs qui changent complètement le sens des phrases, mais ça c'est régulier des Final Fantasy. Hein. Déjà sur merde, comment il s'appelle le nouveau maintenant Stranger of Paradise, c'était abusé les erreurs de traduction.
The wolf, it's going to eat me.
Not if I can help it.
C'est pas du tout ce qu'il a dit, quoi. Là, ça prouve ce que je viens de dire. Bonjour, jeune loup orangé. Meurs, jeune loup orangé. Ennemi vaincu.
No! You weren't supposed to kill Wolfie. You were supposed to die. Father will have you whipped for this. Bearers aren't supposed to win. They never win.
What is this? Your father said you were being attacked.
You're not supposed to talk. Stop looking at me like that. We were only having fun.
Having fun?
Why are you still speaking? Father will hear of this.
The wolf's work, no doubt. But it's not the wolf that's to blame. Someone needs to put an end to this, before it happens again.
Allons les défoncer.
You, Brandy, come here this instant. How dare you frighten my son? You slaughter his poor pet, and then have the gall to return, head held high. That wolf was trained. Better trained by far than your worthless kind. You are the entertainment, nothing more. And we are most certainly not entertained.
Nor am I. You'll pay for what you've done.
See? I told you, he talks too much. It's not right. I don't like him, Father.
You're not the Branded I bought, are you? How dare you deceive me? Well, the sins of the slave are the sins of the master. Go, summon the unlucky wretch you answer to.
That unlucky wretch would be the dame. I can summon her if you like. Though I doubt she would welcome the interruption.
You serve the dame. Why would a woman of her caliber...
You look afraid. Well, how do you think those bearers in the field felt? Can you imagine their fear? Their pain? From the look of you, I'd say you're starting to get an idea of the first. Now, if you need help with the second...
Father, he's scaring me.
You think to threaten us, Branded? The dame's pet or no, I will not abide such insolence.
Can't we just buy another hound? A bigger one, a better one.
Of course, my son. I'll have the villagers fetch us another. With jaws powerful enough to nip this Branded's head clean off his shoulders.
On va les revoir, à mon avis, ce petit con.
I'm wasting my time. But I can't just leave those bearers lying out there. They deserve a proper burial. That much I can do at least. How many bearers have lost their lives to this nobleman's sport?
So many.
More victims of the nobles' games. You must be Clive.
How do you know my name?
The Dame. I'm in her service, like yourself. Never gets any easier, burying the dead.
Is that what you're here to do?
The mistress has me see to it that none are left to the crows. Since you're here, can you give me a hand?
Gladly. Let's put them to rest.
J'ai l'impression qu'ils bouffent des céréales. Crunch, crunch, crunch.
May their burden finally be lifted. I take it you slew the nobleman's pet?
I did. Now I expect they'll find another soon enough. And when it gets here, more bearers will die. How can they think so little of sending us to the slaughter?
Simple. Because you are not them. Bearers are tools when they're needed, and toys when they're not. And if one breaks, well, you can always buy another. Still, such attitudes don't always go unpunished.
Is this your doing?
Of course not. Wolves kill. It's in their nature. Invite one into your home, he's gonna tear your throat out eventually. Same with bearers. Fed or not, they don't lack for fangs. What will folk do when they bite back, I wonder? The realm's nest two murderous bastards, and I won't mourn the loss. Here. For their help.
You don't have to.
Take it. You never know. Our paths may cross again. Till then.
Du coup, nous ne reverrons pas ces deux connards. Eh ben... Ils sont... Ça aurait été intéressant de voir jusqu'où il est arrivé, ça.
Up, the lot of you. There's still work to be done.
Bonjour, jeune XP. Come to me and burn. Lisette, cacahuète.
Have you seen my Chloe?
Si c'était un des loups que j'ai vu avant, il est mort brûlé.
My chores, but she hasn't come back yet. I think she's lost. Please, can you help me look for her?
Of course.
I can't promise I'll find her, but I'll try. Describe her to me.
She's beautiful white hair. She lets me stroke her when I'm sad. She's ever such a good girl. So quiet and kind. And she likes walking in the wheat. I know the fields are big, but she's never got lost before. Oh, she must be starving too. She hasn't eaten anything since yesterday. It is my job to feed her.
In that case, let's not keep her waiting.
Meilleur ami de l'homme.
That's a lot of field to search. With a little luck, someone might have seen her.
Fermier désagréable.
You work these fields? I need to ask you something.
A branded. And an outsider at that, judging by the lack of manners. Why should I help you, eh? You tell me that.
Because a girl from the village asked me to find her pet. Chloe. Have you seen her?
Chloe, is it? Oh, little Lisette's plaything. Last I saw, the filthy creature was sniffing about the windmill. That girl's old enough to know she should tie her pet up when she's finished playing with it.
The windmill.
Off with you now. I won't have idle branded underfoot.
Chloe? More brown than white. You're not Chloe, are you, girl? Is that someone napping on the job? I hope they don't mind the interruption.
C'est elle.
The crystal's curse.
Chloe, I was calling you. Didn't you hear me?
What?
Get up now. You've slept long enough. It's time to go home. Chloe? Why did you already turn into a rock? I only made you do a bit of magic. You knew you were my favorite. None of the other Chloes had pretty hair. It could be months before Dad gives me another one. I have to wait until they're too tired to work anymore.
Is that all she was to you? A plaything? Do you really not care that she's dead?
She's not dead. She's a rock.
That? The crystal's curse? That's just how she died. And now she's gone forever. Giving another bearer her name won't change that.
No, don't say that.
It's true. And without that brand, she would have been just another girl. Somebody's daughter. Just like you.
Dad said bearers don't have parents.
They do. Parents that give them away. Families they'll never see again. But you became Chloe's family when you took her in. Remember that.
C'est pas du tout la traduction qu'il y a. Hein. C'est absolument pas remise en question la gosse. Hein. Traduction de merde.
If the people of Moor are as intolerant as Isabel says, it's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here.
Buy, sell, or be gone. Thanks for nothing.
Are you Bertrand? The dame sent me.
Sounds about right. Only time I hear from her is when she wants something. Well, go on then. What is it?
One of her courtesans has gone missing, and I need to find her. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come here to meet with a trader.
Many traders stop to peddle their wares on their way to the capital, but only one's been seen quarrelling with a soldier.
Is he still here?
The trader? Oh, yeah. Stubborn sod stood his ground till the soldier got tired of shouting, from what I hear. If you seek him out, keep your head down. Fact is, folks round here would sooner hang a Branded than help him. And that's even with the Dame's brooch for protection.
Understood.
Weren't expecting any new Branded until the new moon. You don't think he's a deserter, do you?
What's this? A Branded? Where's your master? Must I call for the constable?
I come to you from Northreach, at the behest of the Dame. Perhaps you've heard of her.
Why, of course I have. I am the good lady's servant. What is it that she requires of me?
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some few days ago. A soldier with a scar over his eye.
Yes, that's right. He had a comb which he claimed was an antique. Said he wanted to trade it for a newer one. But old though it was, an antique it most certainly was not, as I told him. Nevertheless, he insisted that it was of great value and was quite vehement about my appraisal. I stood firm, however, and for all his bluster, he still purchased a new comb, albeit an inexpensive one.
And do you know where he went after that?
My customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me whither they are bound, but as it happens, this one did. Yonder ruins, strange as it may sound.
My thanks.
Not at all. I would do anything for the Dame. Anything. Be sure and tell her, won't you, that I was helpful. I mean, most helpful.
It smells of death here, Torgal. Wolves. We can't let them get any closer to the village.
Reste là.
Finished.
Damn it all. Bodies. A man and a woman. Well, the wolves have been busy. But the blood is long dry. So it is you, Tatienne.
If that's true, then the body next to hers will be Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to sea every night. You said her name was Tatienne.
You. Did you follow me?
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good reason to. But no. I was sent to find Yannick. By the looks of things, I have.
We both found who we were searching for.
Nah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand the thought of his woman with someone else. Then one day he sees her with a new comb. Thinks she's got herself a new gallant. Tells the garrison he's going to find her and kill him. We know it's all talk, but then he disappears off to Moor for some dealings and doesn't come back.
If you mean this comb, it was a gift from the Dame.
If only Yannick had bothered to ask, eh? He might not be rotting on a hill.
I think he meant to ask her something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one in the hope they'd wed.
Wed? Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to Northreach with a dame waiting. And we all know what happens to deserters. Tell the dame I'm sorry for her loss. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body, I'll see that Tatienne is delivered to the Vale.
Is that wise?
Oh, there won't be any covering up this mess. The most we can hope for is that the dame doesn't hold it against us. Speaking of which, I saw her in the room just now. Could you tell her what happened? Might sound better coming from you.
I need to tell Isabel.
Apolline. Elle s'appelle Isabelle. Je sais pas pourquoi ils ont fait cette traduction en l'appelant Apolline.
Not much chance I'd make it through the penitent's gate without someone recognizing me as a deserter. Sid had better have a plan.
Ouais, tu te transformes en rabu, tu voles au-dessus et tu balances frites. Let's go. Excuse-moi, mais les oiseaux. Et lance. Vole, petit chocobo. Tu as pris un peu trop de temps. Un de bon.
If it was a message that...
You are still in one piece, I see. You will be pleased to hear that your companions have arrived. They said they would meet you at a little chapel to the east of here.
Thank you, but you needn't have come all this way just to tell me. I was on my way to see you.
You found her then? I see. My dear Tatienne. It is by no means uncommon for a client to fall for a courtesan. Especially a client who's young and far from home. But rarely do such tales have happy endings.
I found this with Tatienne. I believe it was yours.
Thank you for returning it. I shall see that it has a place on her pyre.
I should go.
Before you do, I have one last gift. A token of my thanks. The Vale counts among its patrons several high-ranking officers of the Imperial Army. According to one of the looser-tongued gentlemen, it would appear that the legions are planning to march south.
Otto mentioned the same thing.
But did he mention that it was all of the legions? This is no mere skirmish. Were I to guess, I'd say the Emperor planned to abandon the capital. But that couldn't possibly be true now, could it? Take care, Clive.
I will. And thank you again.
Bon, ça fait un moment qu'on n'a pas eu des gros boss. Ce serait cool que ça arrive.
Expecting any new branded until the new moon.
Any trouble on the way?
None worth mentioning.
As I was telling Jill, it's worse than I thought. The capital's crawling with soldiers.
And here I am, the deserter come home.
Which is why we'll be taking the back door.
C'est ce qu'il a dit à sa femme. Petite blague de bouffe. Ah ouais. Ah ok, je croyais que c'était Sid qui faisait ça. Quartier des plaisirs.
Cheer up, you two. Can't think of a safer place in the Empire than a... brothel.
Really? Doesn't seem very private.
So then, how do we proceed?
We'll be using the glass gate. Tonight, just after sunset.
Where the shards are loaded for transport. That is one of the most heavily guarded points in all of Sambrek.
But not the most, which is a start. Besides, I know a shortcut straight to the heart.
A shortcut. And how exactly did you come to know about this fatal chink in the Empire's armor?
Let's just say I may have attempted something similar before. And may have ended up running for dear life after being discovered by Bahamut, but that's not important.
Sid, if the Mother Crystals truly are the cause of the Blight...
If? You wound me, Jill.
What I'm trying to say is, if the powers that be know all of this, why do they sit idle and allow it to continue?
In case you haven't noticed, the God-fearing people of this realm and their pious leaders care for but one thing, themselves. And they'll do whatever it takes to hold on to power. The rest of us are just a means to an end.
A plus, bon jeu.
Your voice against them, you're decried as an outlaw, clapped in irons and slung in a cell to rot. Crystals controls the realm, but our kind can wield magic without them. To our rulers, we must seem the most convenient of tools, and the most dangerous.
But what makes them think they have the right to use us? To leave us to die when our bodies are spent?
Does a nobleman weep for a broken mug? A torn tunic?
J'ai l'impression par contre que les dominants ont une plus grande résistance à ça.
Our fate means nothing to them. No, this isn't a battle you can win with words. Believe me, I've tried, but nothing ever gets through. The world is simply not ready to listen. So to hell with talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way. You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
I can't. But what of all the people you mean to rob of their comforts? Are you happy for them to call you outlaw?
Sid the Outlaw. Ah, that'll do me.
You might at least pretend to take this seriously.
Have a little faith, Jill. Even if you don't think much of my choice of digs. If it means my deeds will be remembered, I'll gladly play the role of villain. But first, we have a gate to crash. And once we're in, there'll be no turning back. So you best make ready. The world won't save itself.
Oui, c'est fait, du coup, je fais toutes mes quêtes.
There are not nearly enough men here.
Then it's fortunate the city guard doesn't take sentry assignment as seriously as you do. This bodes well.
Won't be a first. This may not be such a terrible plan after all.
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
Only that your last secret shortcut was nowhere near as secret as you claimed.
Yeah, but that's half the fun of it. Life's too short for perfect plans. You want a plan that'll keep you on your toes, stop you growing old and complacent.
Worked for you, has it?
Clive, my boy, even life's smallest challenges offer the opportunity to grow and to change. You must embrace these moments. Allow them to suffuse your heart with a deep sense of fulfillment.
Narrowly escaping death at the hands of an enemy is not my idea of fulfillment.
Something wrong?
Not at all. Just wondering if the two of you had finished.
Right. We make for the Mother Crystal's heart as planned. Destroy it and the whole thing should come tumbling down.
And if the passage to the inner sanctum is guarded?
Then we embrace the moment and use it to grow and change.
La prison de Crystal.
Come on, this way. Try to stay out of sight.
Pas de carte cette fois-ci.
Obviously.
Alors, quel niveau de puissance je vais gagner cette fois-ci? À quel niveau ils vont être les méchants?
All right, not quite empty. Let's get this over with.
Uncivil man for reaching the sanctum, so shut your gobble.
Hello to you! And obviously goodbye.
Of course it did.
Perfect plans, Clive. Perfect plans.
Faut dire que Clive aurait pu être ici. Hein. Il faisait partie de l'armée impériale.
He never stood a chance.
You're welcome.
The main tunnel.
would be my guess. There are sentries everywhere.
Du coup, on va se battre contre Bahamut en fait. Lui, il va être déçu. On va arracher les ailes à un autre pigeon. Ah, mine de rien, on a vraiment des problèmes avec les oiseaux dans ce jeu. Déjà, on défonce d'abord Phoenix, puis ensuite on défonce Garuda, et là on va se défoncer Bahamut. Vraiment que les pigeons qu'on défonce en fait. Un Monster Brawl Ifrit contre Bahamut. Ouais, mais c'est pas grave, let's go. Messieurs, bonjour. Je vous présente une puissance de feu phénoménale. Un charisme légendaire. L'émissaire d'Ifrit. Et non. Hello again. Ah ok, t'as réussi à me tirer dans le cul, ok. Alors que j'étais en mouvement, très bien. Et bien du coup à mon tour. Qu'est-ce que c'est?
I think this may be the moment I was talking about earlier.
What have we here? More insects come to be squashed? You will find my mortar and I only too happy to oblige.
Déjà, comment tu le tiens ce truc? Il a dit c'est un parleur, et bien du coup, faisons-lui fermer sa gueule. Canonnier pourrion. Un mini-boss. Silence. Again. Again.
Then we better make this quick.
Oh, I'm so going to burn you down. Il est devenu éthérique. Ça c'est une nouvelle notion quoi. Et bah, on peut la jouer aussi à deux. Ok. Ok. Oh quel con, trop tôt. Mais ok, il est pas en train de céder là vraiment? Ouh. T'es temps hein?
I'll never get used to that. Akashic or no, he was still a man. A man who drowned in ether.
It's no way for anyone to go.
Come on.
Est-ce qu'on aurait vu le destin de Clive en direct?
Duty's a death sentence in this place. Not that Silver.
Les éthériques. Tout être autour d'entre eux exploser une certaine concentration et perdent alors leur libre arbitre et leur survie comme leur agressivité ne dépend que de leur instinct. Il faut noter que jamais ces créatures ne retrouvent leur état normal. Toutes deviennent plus agressives que l'on voit des effets jusque sur les végétaux qui grandissent considérablement et prennent une apparence inquiétante. Les pouvoirs les émissaires sont moins susceptibles de se changer en éthérique grâce à leur immunité naturelle à l'éther. Ok. En fait l'éther ça fout vraiment la merde.
Deep of the blessing, my friends. You said being a dominant doesn't have its benefits.
Sid, this is an ether flood.
There shouldn't be one here, should there? The workers couldn't survive this.
Well, it wasn't here last time, I can tell you that. Which means we need to be quick.
C'est joli ici.
The ether won't hurt us, but I'd rather not find out what it's done to everyone else.
Donc il a dit l'éther ne va pas nous blesser nous, par contre il veut pas savoir ce qui arrivait aux autres. On va dire qu'il y a de fortes chances qu'il y ait d'autres éthériens. J'ai beaucoup pensé à Spira ici. Hein. À Spira. Le truc des âmes dans Spira. Ouh là là. Allez, on va échauffer un coup. Et là, elle meurt.
Isabel said she thought the Empire might be planning to abandon the capital. Could this be why?
What? She said you could call her Isabel. Never mind.
Il a dit qu'elle peut, tu peux la parler. Il a dit que t'as le droit de l'appeler Isabelle. Ok.
Those guards at the gate. They weren't there to keep people out.
They were there to keep the Akashic in.
T'es trop sûr.
Doesn't look that far. Right.
Tu vas tomber.
Some help.
Hold on.
Non mais les mecs, vous littéralement vous pouvez vous transformer en primordiaux, vous êtes en train de pleurer pour un rarin quoi. Il tombe, il se transforme en ramu, il remonte.
Not quite as spry as I used to be.
I'll take that as a thank you.
Look on the bright side. At least you won't get lost.
Ok. Ok. Après, il faut déjà qu'il soit capable de me toucher, donc à la limite. Ok, tu vas te calmer direct. Ah. Level up. Et du coup au niveau du level up, on a eu combien? 1032 EV. Je vais clairement foutre ça à fond. J'utilise trop souvent. J'attends qu'avec impatience le moment où on va se retrouver face à sa mère. Face à sa mère. Ah ouais. Désolé de vous le dire, mais c'est pas du tout ce que je voulais faire. Ouais, on va pas s'emmerder. Envie d'y passer que la de plombe. Ok, je sais pas aller où du coup. Je dois pas aller par là, je pense aller où. Par là? Plus? Mais attends, c'est moi qui ai fumé là ou? C'est clairement pas par là. Encore un coffre là. Ça doit être quand même par là. Moi louper un truc. Je peux soulever cette connerie. Oui, c'est ça que j'ai loupé. Ah, je sais que j'ai retrouvé un coffre. Ah oui, mais il y a des balaisounets aussi. Déjà il y a des balaisounets. va peut-être dû le garder ça du coup. Oh you fuck. Dead.
See, they replaced that wooden door with something a little more sturdy.
Une épée de corail. C'est quoi? Mieux que ce que j'ai? Beaucoup mieux que ce que j'ai. Ah, l'épée est pas dégueu. Hein.
On the count of three.
What happened to two?
Ask one.
Qu'est-ce qui est arrivé à 2? Demande à 1.
Once more.
Aye, seeing as you're trying now. As if that was going to keep us out. The mother crystal's just up ahead.
Is it? I can't see a thing.
Well, unless someone's moved it.
Nous y voilà. Moi, la vraie question, c'est est-ce que le cristal va se défendre?
There's no one about.
I knew it would be big. But this...
C'est beau.
There. That's our way into the inner sanctum.
Ah, il y a un sanctuaire du coup à l'intérieur, ok. Ça me ferait rire qu'on trouve la mer éthérée dedans.
You'd think they'd have patched that up by now. Sorry state the Empire's in.
Wait. You don't mean...
Aye. My little game of hide and seek with Bahamut ended here. At tragic cost to this remarkable architecture. Don't blame me, he started it.
How did he make it out alive?
I walked. You should try it.
Il a dit j'ai marché, tu devrais essayer. C'est un sanctuaire du même niveau que celui du truc de Phoenix en fait.
How could those creatures from Phoenix Gate be here in the mines?
Are the two places connected somehow?
Ouais, fait un temps où j'ai esquivé. That's no. Oui, j'esquive quand même quand c'est des gros steaks parce que sinon c'est la mierda. Sérieusement? C'est un moment que t'étais supposé être... You fuck. Ah. Eita, ouais.
When I was in the Imperial Army, soldiers assigned to the Glass Gate would tell stories about something they called the Guardian.
Can't say I saw anything like that when I was last here. Then again, I can't say I made it this far.
Let's just be careful then.
Un gardien. Ça a l'air d'être un terrain de jeu pour un boss, hein.
Where did that come from?
If I had to guess...
Poor beast. Another victim of the flood.
Well, if it's a fight he wants.
Ready, Clive?
I was born ready. Étude numéro 1 du boss. Lent. Très lent. Dors un petit peu mon bossounet, hein. Montre-moi ta vraie force. Allez. Toujours pas. Tu dors beaucoup là. Hein. Il n'est pas un boss intéressant pour l'instant. Montre-moi tes crocs, mon poulet. Parce que moi, je vais te montrer les miens. Ok, tu fais des ultra lasers, très bien. Oh, ok, tu fais un ultra laser qui pique, ok. Et qui explose derrière. Et ça, il suffit juste de le savoir. Oui, là, je suis en mode berserk, donc forcément, je joue un peu moins safe. J'ai perdu une bonne partie de ta vie, mon poulet. Show me. Autorisation. C'était dangereux. Où es-tu? My turn. Raté. Again. Ah. Dun, 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 dun. Down. Ok. Oh putain, j'étais un peu tôt. Peu importe. Danse draconique. Est-ce que tu vas enfin devenir intéressant comme boss? Ah bon non. C'est vrai que t'appelles la danse draconique, c'est moi qui danse? My turn. Ah. Pas que tu laisses des enchaînements. Hein. Le truc que tu voulais pas te faire down, là, ça me saoule. Ouais, t'es nul. Aucun intérêt. 0 pointé. C'est ça, va coucher.
Are you all right?
Fine.
The inner sanctum lies just beyond. Chances are the palace guard knows we're here. We should move. Not that any sane commander would send his men into a place awash with this much ether. Clive. If this all works, and the blessing fades, things are likely to get worse for our kind before they get better. Being the last to wield ether will make our talents that much more sought after, by which I mean hunted. I just hope, in the end, they'll see that we didn't have any other choice, that it was the only way to get us to a better place.
And here I was thinking I was the uncertain one. Luckily, 2 out of 3 of us have faith in you.
Then it all starts here. Time to earn that menacing title. Sid the Vicious, was it?
Ah donc ce sanctuaire de but avec les gargouilles de dragon et tout.
We're almost there. Anyone having second thoughts?
Not me.
We're with you to the end, Sid.
Then what are we waiting for?
It's beautiful.
The heart of Sambrek.
Ça a pas l'air d'avoir marché de masse.
Well, that didn't work. I think we're gonna need a bigger sword.
Mine's bigger.
Thank you, Clive, but I meant that figuratively. The core's clearly made of sterner stuff. Taya's going to have a fit when she hears about this. Stand back. It's about to get cramped in here.
Je sens qu'il va activer une grosse dose d'éther et c'est nous qui va devenir... On va devoir se battre contre Amu.
That's more like it.
Clive, look.
What is that?
Surtout qu'ils aient réussi à lui faire du dégât dans sa forme de ravu. Il a dit j'ai besoin Ifrit, j'ai besoin d'Ifrit hein. Un peu très humain quand même comme truc.
Where the hell am I? I've been here before.
Donc ça c'est Typhos. Donc Mythos, moi?
You again. Where are you? What do you want? Fuck. It's still alive.
Oh putain, j'ai pas fait gaffe. Ok. C'est encore le combat super intéressant ça. Lots of things apparently. Sors de là. Avec je suis déjà. Intérêt à rapporter de l'XP tout ça. Hein. Sors de là. Sors de là. Ouf. C'est bon, t'as fini ou... Après il a râlé parce que Ramu a attaqué Typhos, mais je me rappelle que c'est Typhos qui a attaqué Ramu en premier. J'ose espérer qu'il faut que j'esquive.
That power isn't yours.
Monster Ball! Monster Ball!
But this is mine.
Godzilla!
I remember now. I have fire. I have breathed.
Ah ouais. Ça tombe mal parce que j'ai pas du tout renforcé ses attaques. Hein. Et là, bouge bien les fruits quand même. Hein. Coucou, c'est moi. C'est bien lui Typhos. Hein. Par contre, rendez-vous compte, Ifrit est déjà ultra grand et le mec est plus grand qu'Ifrit en fait. Let's go! Ah, des combats très techniques, hein, les combats des frites. Hein.
It's done.
Hérésiarque, ok. What? Comment j'esquive ça? Ok. J'ai un peu plus nerveux lui hein. Mon but c'est déjà d'égaliser au niveau des scores. Hein. Oui t'as raison Freezer, let's go. C'est un peu de la triche hein. Destruction universelle, allez. Ok, mais il est... Ouh là là. Saute. Oh quel con. Ok, faut vraiment que je me concentre. Là il était mid-life, on est bon. Et... Pourquoi tous les dominants c'est tout le temps des putains de lâches? Il était temps. Murs démoniques. On s'amuse toujours beaucoup quand c'est les murs démoniques. On rigole beaucoup, on adore. Aïe, putain par contre celui-là j'arrive pas à l'esquiver. Bon là je fais de la merde. Ok, t'es pratiquement cuit. Oh l'enculé. Putain tu commences à me faire chier. Oui tu commences à me gaver. Derrière. Les gars, boule le feu. Je suis censé faire quelque chose là. Ta 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 ta. Ça c'était du Monster Brawl. Ouais, non, non. Non, bah il est là, je suis pas sûr moi.
Well, enjoy your nap.
You're wounded.
This, it's only a scratch. All right, the hole.
We'll find you a healer.
Here. No, you won't. I know who you are. And if you think I'm gonna let you have him... Think again.
Sid.
One left. That'll do me.
Try not to talk.
Clive. For so long, I thought I had all the answers. But then I met you. And I learned it wasn't a good death we should be fighting for, but a better life. It's all very well, a man reclaiming his fate. But if he can't choose how he meets it, what's the point? So, I made a choice.
Don't do this.
The rest is in your hands. The crystal's blessing is a prison, Clive. And if it's an outlaw the world needs to help it break free.
Stop. Please.
I can think of none better than you.
Pas du tout son nom.
All we, never was so faithful. 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 All we, never was so faithful.
Là, le chien.
In ashen grip, let ember glow to kindle flames anew.
Bonjour, Joshua.
I'm sorry, Clive. Had I arrived but a moment sooner. Do you remember me, boy? I saw you protect them. That was very brave. I know you're there, Ultima.
You have learned our name. What else have you learned, Phoenix?
T'avais raison, c'est Joshua. Ce qui est relativement logique, hein, le Phoenix tendance à être pour ressusciter.
I know that it was you who tore me from my brother. And I know that it is his power that you seek. But know this. If you want him, you'll have to go through me.
Very well.
Breath of mine ancestors, fill these lungs that I may dispel the songs of suffering.
A disturbance.
We'll leave. My brother.
Il a jamais dit giga feu, méga feu, il a dit laisse mon frère tranquille. Putain.
This is getting us nowhere.
We agree. No more games, Phoenix. We have come to claim our vessel.
And I said no.
These flames are nothing. You will know what it is to burn.
Yours is a fleeting form. I'm not fool enough to think I can harm you. But to protect my brother, I don't have to.
Du coup, il va faire quoi? Il va l'absorber?
These are not flames of destruction.
Have you forgotten already who I am? Just try and get to my brother now. Fiend.
Where is he? You'll do. Bastard!
Gab, we've got to go.
Not without this.
Sid is not among the dead. Shall I send a Stolas?
That won't be necessary.
Uh-oh. Dead.
The finest silks from the master weavers of Randalar. Come, come, feel its softness.
Chocobo
Make a nice
steaks,
gift for your
chocobo
wife.
sausage, all from greens-fed farm birds. None of the old courses you'll find elsewhere. Here, take a bite.
Il y a une ellipse, hein, clairement.
I've got peppers and peas, beans and beets. If it goes in a pot, I've got the lot.
Curatives, restoratives, look all you like, sir. It's all fresh. Picked this very morning.
Restoratives, unguents, ointments, poultices, palmatives, curatives, restoratives. Unguents, ointments, poultices. Might I interest you in a potion, milady? Perhaps a soothing salve to ease the aches of the road? I'm sorry. I wish you well, but may the mothers guide you. Calmatives, curatives, restoratives, unguents, ointments, poultices.
Il a brûlé sa marque. 5 ans plus tard, et bah putain.
It's good to see you, Sid.
What have we learned?
The bearers are locked up in an old courthouse on the edge of town. And I hardly need tell you who is there to make sure they stay that way.
Kupka's private guard.
It's a trap. And not a very good one at that.
Another? What does he hope to gain from this?
I'll have the captives free before nightfall.
You do nothing of the sort. Our comrades didn't give their lives for you to get your throat slit in a god's forsaken slum.
So those in the courthouse should be left to suffer.
That's not what I said. I simply meant it doesn't have to be you who frees them. Damn it all. You're as stubborn as the old Sid was. Just don't say I didn't warn you. You're Sid now, and if anything happens to him, we're finished.
Please, we don't know anything. You have to believe us. We'd help you if we could.
But you're helping us already.
Forgive him, my lord. He did not mean to offend.
Quiet, you!
No sign of Hugo.
I'll wager he thinks as highly of his minions' traps as we do.
Then this should be easy.
Don't hurt us. I beg of you.
Quiet means quiet, branded scum.
Et il a pris encore un peu de barbe, je crois, non?
It's going to be all right. I'm here to even the odds. Any objections?
It's him, the outlaw. Sit here.
Come on.
Go! Summon the others! The bearers?
Safe.
She dies here!
Mais pas aujourd'hui. On verra ça une autre fois. J'ai fait ça sauvegarde en dernier. Ah, sérieusement. Non, je veux pas me le taper là, même si j'ai perdu 5 minutes, je m'en fous. Et... Ah, pourquoi je peux pas sauvegarder? C'est nul. Pas chaud. Ah, me saoule. Ok. Je déteste les jeux qui te coincent, c'est un truc qui m'énerve. Ça fait 20 minutes que je vais arrêter là. Oh, il est...
Enough of this! Let him play with the kitten!
They brought a pet.
You'll pay for what you've done, Sid.
Oui. Oui. Elle a toujours pas de sauvegarde. Et toujours à 21h30, ça fait pas longtemps. Une panthère de combat, ouais, ah mais si t'esquives en plus absolument tout ce que je fais, ça va me saouler. Level up en plus, très bien. Non mais là par contre ça suffit. Je passe pas encore 5 minutes de cinématique là.
They'll tell Hugo.
Let them. There's been more than enough bloodshed for one day.
Yeah, it is. Ça qui est chiant quand tu joues à un FF. Cinématique qui dure 4 plombes et tu peux pas sauvegarder sinon tu te retapes toutes les... Merde.
Murderer. All of our friends are dead because of you. Do you hear me? They used us as bait. Bait to lure you out of your stinking hole, all because you couldn't just let things be.
What are you even doing here? We never asked to be saved. Did you think we'd thank you? They'll never forgive us. We're all marked now.
For 5 years we fought to secure a better life for our kind. To see that we are treated as equals. Do you not want that?
What we want is to be left alone. Every time you show your faces, it is we who suffer.
It's all right. I'm sorry.
Just leave us be. This is our home, and this is where we'll stay.
Sid told us this wouldn't be easy. They'll come round.
If you say so.
We should go.
Non, je veux sauvegarder. Vraiment là. Le jeu qui te force, ça c'est vraiment de la merde. Honnêtement, ça c'est vrai. Merde, à faire ça.
That night 5 years ago, we destroyed what for many was a symbol of hope. For a reason they'll never know. We cannot blame them for thinking us the cause of their misery. Though it's to give them a better tomorrow, they see only that we've made their lives harder today. Yet the boil must be lanced if it is to heal.
I can't help but wonder if we've made the right choice.
When Sid said that he wanted to create a world where we were free to choose our own path. I honestly don't think it mattered to him if that choice was right or wrong. Only that it was our own.
I miss him.
A world where we can live and die as equals. That's what he wanted. What we want. And that's why I bear his name. It's why we've all chosen to bear his legacy. And I'm not going to let anything stand in our way.
Ride's over, lovebirds. Home sweet home.
Repère de Clive sur un vaisseau. Oui. Ça y est, je peux enfin sauvegarder. C'était ça. Il était temps, ouais. Ah, je fais exprès. Bah sur ce, bonne soirée, à demain et à plus. Et merci encore Buddy pour ton bye.